But after the October crash, your fund did worse than the general market. Did you miss something?
No, I always miss them when they go down. I've run the fund for over 11 years, and 9 times it's declined 10 to 30%, and each time it's declined worse than the market. So it's just part of the animal. I don't think people realize the average stock in the New York Stock Exchange this century has had a high and low of 50% between its high and its low during the year. Stocks are very volatile, and people today ought to realize, what are they going to do right now if their stock or their fund goes down 30%? Are they going to sell? They should just decide what's their tolerance for pain. If they think today they're going to sell, they shouldn't be in stocks. They should be in the bank, or they should be in money market funds. Stocks are very volatile.
You mean they should be committed to stay with the stocks for a period of how long?
Well, they should say to themselves, is this money set aside for retirement? Is this money set aside for Johnny to go to college? What's my goal? Do I have money for 5 or 10 years? Do I have more money coming in, so if stocks go down, can I add to them? Am I at least going to ride it out?
You had to face this past year, the dilemma faced by many investors. When do you sell a stock?
Well, my best choice is when stock A goes to a place where you think it's reached its fulfillment and stock B is more attractive. That's the best choice. Stock A is fairly priced and stock B is greatly undervalued. The worst case is when something happens wrong with the profits. I find you really have to cover the profitability of companies. I noticed in the last 10 years the profits of Merck have gone up 4-fold per share. Magically, Merck's up about 4 or 5-fold. Minnesota Mining's had a big gain in earnings and the stock's up, whereas Avon Products' earnings are lower than they were 10 years ago. The stock's lower. So you really have to not worry that much about the market and the economy. You have to say, what's the direction of this company's earnings? What's the direction of their profits? And that's the key.
In the end, you're just buying a piece of the business.
You're an investor in a company. You have to say to yourself, is it a cyclical company? I'm trying to get a turnaround in the earnings. I'm hoping to make good money, because if you buy a cyclical stock, your chances of losing money are a lot. You can lose quite a bit. You better hope you're going to make at least a double or triple. And you have to know what you have.
How long do you commit yourself to a stock?
Some stocks, the sun's never set on them, and I bought them, and I'm out of them that same day. That's the rarity, something that went up a new issue very, very fast. But I've owned stocks for 10 years. I've owned Service Corp International for 11 years. Depends what you're looking for. If the company's still improving, it's still undervalued, it's got a good balance sheet, you want to hold them for a long time.